If you told me back then as a boy growing up in a village in India where we barely had any electricity, barely any roads, and not a proper schooling system, that I'd be one day working and living in Germany, I would probably not have believed you. I mean, when I was a kid, life in my village was quite dark. There was basically no electricity for a major part of the year. So we basically passed time by playing games on the streets. I remember vividly having to study for many of my exams for many years using either a kerosene lamp or also sitting under a street light, which was installed a couple of houses away from mine by the government back then. So I mean, it was very primitive, but we tried to do our best and make it work. Yeah. And yet despite all of that, I found my way here in Germany. I came here as a student to finish my master's and have been working since then, and I'm currently working as an automobile engineer at Porsche in Stuttgart. It was not easy. There were many failures, there were many course corrections, there was a lot of self-doubt, a lot of sacrifices that were made not just by me but also by the people who were around me, people who were supporting me, my family, and all the friends that I've made along the way. And I've been able to, over the past years, build a life for myself here in Germany. And now I want to share the journey with you, not in a way where I say, oh, I have made it or I live in Disneyland now, but in a way where I can show you the everyday struggles, the loneliness and the chaos of everyday life, and basically the challenges of living in a different culture, speaking a completely different language, which honestly is a pain in the ass. So basically just the life how it is. And many people think there are many advantages, but there are also many disadvantages to living. So if it sounds interesting to you, or if you're somebody who's trying to build a life for yourself, either in a different country like Germany or anywhere in the world, or even if you're doing something which is just slightly different from the status quo, feel free to join along. And if you have any questions or any comments for me, I'd be happy to answer all of them to the best of my abilities. So let's see where this goes, and if you like it, feel free to join and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.